We're going to start out with game one here. Of course, my Dallas Cowboys going up against the New York Jets. This is going to be a good game. The Dallas Cowboys is favored -1.5. I'm going to definitely smash the Dallas Cowboys on this one. That is an easy one for me. The Vikings and the Browns in London. The Vikings are favored -3.5. I'm going to smash the Vikings. I think Carson Wentz is going to play better. He showed it last week that he is capable of playing pretty decent enough to win because the Steelers had him out the dry pretty much. And Dylan Gabriel, game one for Dylan Gabriel. Not a huge fan of him at all. So I'm taking the Minnesota Vikings. Indianapolis -6.5. I'm definitely going to take Indianapolis here. I think that Daniel Jones has played phenomenal this year, and I'm very looking forward to talking to him at some point because I do want to bring him up in some way, form, or fashion. They should be 4-0 right now if A.D. Mitchell didn't decide to just want to foam the ball in the end zone, and the holding call that called back a phenomenal run by Jonathan Taylor. So just a couple plays away from being 4-0, and they're playing super great football. So I don't like what I'm seeing from Geno Smith at all. He throws the ball to the other team so much, and we know about that young and ascending defense over there in Indianapolis. So give me the Indianapolis Colts -6.5. Giants Saints, this is an easy one for me. This is going to be a Jackson Dart tune-up game. Malik Neighbors out. This is the perfect opportunity to establish some type of offensive identity without your star number one quarterback, and it is best to do against Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints. So give me... Oh, the New Orleans Saints are favored in this game. So give me the New York Giants +2.5, please. This is a good one down in Philadelphia. We have the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia is favored -4.5. I'm going to take the Broncos +4.5. I still think the Eagles could possibly win by a field goal, but I think 4.5 is way too many points. I love the Denver Broncos defense. Pat Surtain is going to put A.J. Brown in a box, and that discourse will continue this week, and they're going to force Jalen Hurts to win. And I think they're going to keep it a close game, but I honestly do see Philly pulling off that magic that they do to somehow win this game. Because at some point, y'all know me, it's consistency with Bo Nix. We talked about it on Tuesday. Bo Nix has got to find some consistency. He is liable of playing a phenomenal game, but there's one boneheaded mistake that he will play that will cost his team, and he might do it in this game. So I'm going to take the Broncos +4.5, but I think Philly will ultimately win the game by 3. Panthers, Dolphins, give me Miami. Look, it's the Carolina Panthers. Don't trust them at all. They played great, put up 30 against Atlanta, and then last week they lay a goose egg against the New England Patriots. I don't know if that had to do more about the Patriots or that had to do more about the Panthers, but I definitely trust Tua and that offense more. I think the defense is starting to get themselves together, and I'm taking Miami -1.5. Texans Ravens, this is a good one. I'm definitely going to take Houston -1.5. The Ravens are going to just try to run the ball as much as they can in order to be successful. So basically, it's going to be Derrick Henry in a dream. You got Cooper Rush at quarterback. Not much you're going to be able to do in the pass game. And I love the defense of the Houston Texans, and they are really the only reason why Houston has even been in games. So I'm definitely going to take the Houston Texans -1.5. Cardinals Titans, give me the Cardinals -7.5. Look, Cam Ward, he even said himself, the Titans are straight crap, and I think Kyler at home got a long mini bye. They're going to be ready to play. And this is going to be a good chance for Marvin Harrison and Kyler Murray to get back that synergy they have with one another. So I'm going to take the Cardinals -7.5. Seahawks Bucks. This is a great game. Seattle is favored -4.5. Bucky Irvin is on the injury report. I don't know if he is going to play. I don't love the offense. I'm not super in love with the offense of the Buccaneers. Of the offense of the Seahawks. But Seattle is at home. Give me... I have this game being close. I kind of give me the Buccaneers plus 4.5, but I have Seattle winning by 3. I think this is going to be a field goal type game. Yeah, give me Seattle to win, but I'm taking the Bucs plus 4.5 here. I just think playing in that stadium is hard, and it's going to take Baker type antics to hopefully win this game. He's going to have to pass the ball because Rashid White, being your lead back, I don't know how well that's going to be the Bucky Irvin combo. That's what's been super successful for them, because that Seahawks defense is really, really good. So that's something to watch about that. Moving on. Lions Bengals, not even a doubt. Give me the Lions minus 9.5. I think this is potentially going to be another blowout. The Lions are going to run the ball down Cincinnati's throat, and Jake Browning cannot find the way to give the ball to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and I don't see that changing in a short week this week for them. Give me the Lions. This is going to be a great game. Commanders, Chargers, I think this is America's game of the week. Chargers minus 3.5. Give me the Chargers at home. This is going to be coming off a bad loss. This is like the perfect prime position to pick the Chargers as the winner at 3.5. That's over a field goal. They're going to win by a touchdown. Give me the Chargers minus 3.5. Short week, coming off a loss. Yeah, Chargers are going to be ready to play some ball. Patriots Bills. Now this is a good game. And the Monday night game against Chiefs Jaguars. Give me the Patriots plus 7.5. I think they might keep this close. I'm ready to watch this game because I want to see if I can really buy into Drake May and the Patriots. They've played some cupcakes in the games that they've won, but the Patriots should be 3-1. They should not have lost that game to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're pretty much self-inflicting wounds is the reason why they've been losing games. So I'm a bet on that, even though they are on the road. But I think they could keep this close because we saw that the New Orleans Saints were able to be successful on offense against this Buffalo Bills defense. If Spencer Rattler can have success, not Mac Jones. Oh, jeez, I'm over talking about Mac Jones earlier. I'm over here thinking he's still the quarterback of the New England Patriots. But Drake May should still be able to have success if Spencer Rattler can too. So that's my reasoning behind that pick. Now, Chiefs and Jaguars. Now, this is a phenomenal game. This is a great, great game. I'm going to take the Jaguars plus 3.5. And I'm going to tell you why. I possibly still have the Chiefs winning by 3, but I'm going to take the Jaguars because I think this game is going to be close. You're at Jacksonville. Now, if this was in Kansas City at Arrowhead, I would think differently, but this is the type of game that Trevor Lawrence can really show who he is. He can be the reason why you can win this game, and he could really, really be the reason why you lose this game. But Trevor Lawrence has got a shot to exhibit his skills against Patrick Mahomes, the prince who was promised. In Trevor Lawrence, the prince who was promised can show himself up against Patrick Mahomes. Shout out to Nick Wright. This is pretty much the Nick Wright Bowl here going on. The prince who was promised versus the king. You can't ask for nothing better. Shout out to First Things First. But I'm going to take the Jaguars plus 3.5 because why not? I really love Trevor Lawrence. I really do. I'm a Trevor Lawrence stan. So that's a pretty biased pick for me. I just want Trevor Lawrence to be successful. I think he's just way too talented to not be successful in this league. He really is.